Hey guys, Maurice here. I thought that I would do a video on the Ontario RTAKII. Um, I picked this up about a week ago, um, and I've been using it ever since, every day. Um, this one here is the 125th anniversary. I don't know if you could see it because I stripped off the coating because it was getting really worn out. Right there, right there. It says 125th anniversary. I picked this up. I wanted to get a Hoongless, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I went with the RTAKII because for one, OKC's closed down. Somebody bought the name, so it's not anything that's labeled OKC from here on out is not Ontario. It's Bark River Knives. I don't know anything about that company. I hope it's not another Camilla story where um, they buy the company, some Chinese company buys them out, and then they produce knives, and the knives are just nowhere near what they used to be back in the day, like as in the days of World War II when Camilla's came out with the K-bar and along with Union Cutlery, or not, was it Union Cutlery? Yeah, Union Cutlery. I get Union Cutlery and United Cutlery confused, right? So, but yeah, anyhow, so I had to get this because Ontario closed down, and also I couldn't find a regular attack anywhere. I live in Canada, go figure. So I picked this up, and I came across 125th anniversary, so I scooped that thing up right away. Uh, and I love this thing. It's your typical RTAKII. Same 10.5-inch blade, same big blocky micarta handles, which I love. Um, the only difference is it's got the stamp up here, well it used to be, and it's made with high-end 5160. So that, I love this knife. It's the grandfather to the SE6. Bam. I gotta strip this one off too because it's getting, like, look at that blade. It's getting kind of gnarly. Look at that. But it's a great knife. This one I've never even sharpened, and I've had this for a while. I use a honing rod. That's a good thing to use is a honing rod. Get a ceramic one if you can. It always touches up the blade. I can still shave with this thing. Insane. I've chopped all kinds of stuff with this knife. But anyway, this is not the review about that. Oh yeah, so this is how it looks. This is a size comparison. This thing is just a beast. So, yeah, so I stripped it. I decided to keep the coating. Oh, and this version of the RTAKII came with a black coating, not the gray one. So, which is cool, and it's a lot smoother, not that truck liner finish, which is weird, but I found that it was like very thinly applied, so when I used it, it got scuffed up pretty easy. So I just stripped the thing up until here, because no matter what you do, even with wet hands, water gets up in there, and if you go out in the bush and you use your knives a lot, you're gonna have to do a lot more knife maintenance than you normally would when you're just a knife collector, right? Because if you're a knife collector, your knives are just sitting in a drawer or on a table, whatever. But if you use them, you got to do maintenance on them. So with that, I figured that I would leave the coating up until the ricasso. It has a high ricasso, or it elevates. So I left that. I don't have OKC laser etched on the blade or anything. It's on the ricasso. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. So it's got the blocky handles, which I love. Yeah, it's a great knife. I went with 5160 because it's flexible. I've seen in Australia, I don't know what guy's channel this is, but he was batoning wood, and the thing, like the blade, like veered off like at a 20-degree angle. When he came out, when he cut through it, it went back to its original shape. So like that, that is awesome. If it was 1095, and it was Australian hardwood, which was gnarly wood. So I'm like, man, if that was the hoongless would probably break or chip for sure. So I went with this one because I live in extreme cold temperature climate in the wintertime, and 1095 does not fare well in extreme cold temperature. So I went with this one, and it's been great. So this is my review of the RTAKII. Hope you guys love it. Let me know in the comments, and thank you guys. Peace.